Hey there, and welcome back to our channel. There are 8 clear signs that a woman likes you. Nice looking. Have you ever thought about whether or not the woman you're talking to finds you attractive? Maybe she laughs too much at your jokes, or you catch her looking at you when she thinks you're not looking. Scientists say that when women are interested in someone, they leave clear but slight clues. If you know what to look for, it's like reading an open book. A study from the University of Kansas found that women are better than men at hiding what they're doing. But here's the catch: even though they're sneaky, they still get caught. Most men miss these signals completely, which means you may have had a lot more women interested in you than you thought. By the end of this video, you'll know how to read a woman's signals of attraction like a pro, and you'll never have to second-guess yourself again. Plus, if you watch all the way to the end, I'll show you a bonus sign that most men miss completely. Forget, but women use all the time. So let's talk about it. Hello and welcome to EMA, your go-to station for real. Sign number 1. She keeps eye contact with you. Tips on how to handle the complicated parts of love and relationships. Sign number 1. Smirks or makes a funny face. There are different kinds of smiles that women can give you. Some will give you a big, obvious grin, while others might do something more subtle. A half smile, a teasing grin, or a playful smirk that makes you wonder what she's thinking. That's the point. A playful smirk is her way of keeping things a little mysterious, making you work a little to figure out if she's into you or just being friendly. It's a sign of attraction wrapped in curiosity. She's not giving you everything right away because she wants to see if you'll pick up on the energy. Think about it. If you tell her a joke and she gives you that side glance and a smile instead of laughing out loud, she's flirting with you in a subtle way. It's not just the joke itself, it's how she reacts to it. A study in the Journal of Nonverbal Behavior found that small smiles and smirks make people more attractive because they make people curious and test their limits. The second sign is that she starts conversations, which are important for building interest. If a woman gives you that smirk instead of a full smile, that's a sign that she wants to start a conversation. Watch out, she may be telling you to respond or take the talk to the next level without saying a word. Sign number 2, she holds her gaze. One of the most powerful ways for people to connect is through slightly longer eye contact. When it comes to attraction, it's even more important. If a woman finds you attractive, she'll often hold your gaze for just a fraction of a second longer than usual. It doesn't have to be dramatic. She's not going to stare you down. But that extra moment of eye contact is a sign that something is going on beneath the surface, according to a study published in the Journal of Research in Personality. Oxytocin, also known as the bonding hormone, is released when two people look at each other for more than 3 seconds. This makes you feel close and connected, even if you haven't said a word. The key is to watch how she breaks eye contact. If she looks away quickly and acts like nothing happened, she may just be shy. But if she breaks eye contact and then looks back at you or pairs it with another look, it could mean more. If she mirrors your body language with a slight smile, that's a much stronger sign of attraction. If she looks at you and holds your gaze for just 1 second longer than necessary before breaking away, she's accidentally letting you know that she's interested in you in the subtlest way possible. Sign number 3, her voice changes when she talks to you. You might not notice it at first, but if a woman finds you attractive, her voice will change in a way that you can't really control. Here's what to look for. Her tone might become softer. Her pitch could go down a little, or she could speak more slowly. This change in tone of voice isn't happening by chance. It's a mental attempt to make the conversation more personal and interesting. A study in the Journal of Nonverbal Behavior discovered that when women are talking to someone they like, they naturally change the pitch of their voice. They either lower it a little to sound more seductive or raise it a little to sound more fun and interesting. This is how you should think about it. If you listen to her talk to her friends or co-workers, her tone could be neutral, straight, or even angry. Number 4. She gives praise. You don't care about what she says, but when she turns to you, her voice changes. It sounds a little warmer and smoother, or even teasing. She might laugh a little softer at your jokes, or her words seem more deliberate. One more sign. Changing the tone of her voice or drawing out her words are subtle ways that a woman who finds you attractive will talk about your physical features. For example, she might say something like, "That shirt looks great on you," or "You have really nice eyes." This is her way of letting you know what she finds attractive about you without being too direct. She does this partly to see how you react, and partly because direct compliments on attraction can feel too vulnerable, especially in the beginning of a relationship. 5 signs. She wants to touch you. She might say something like, "You kind of remind me of this actor I like," or "You have that classic leading man," to get her attention. Vibe. She's making a clear point without saying, "I think you're hot." Check it out. Listen to how specific the compliment is. If a woman tells you that you smell great, she's not just making small talk, she's noticing you in a way that shows interest. Before we go any further, please like the video and subscribe to our channel if you found it useful. Thank you so much for your support. It helps us grow and makes you an important part of our journey. Let's get back to our conversation. Number 5 is a sign that looks for reasons to lightly touch you. Touch is one of the strongest subconscious signals of attraction, and the best part is that it doesn't happen by accident. If a woman finds you attractive, she'll naturally look for ways to close the distance between you. This doesn't mean she'll be all over you, but she will try to make contact in subtle ways. Maybe a light touch. 6th sign, she asks about your private life. Your arm when she laughs, nudges you during a conversation, or even brushes past you more than once by chance. These little touches are her way of seeing how comfortable and connected you are with her. Here is a well-known example. You're sitting next to each other and she's making fun of you. She taps your hand to make a point or rests her hand on your shoulder for just 1 extra second. It may seem casual, but touch is one of the strongest non-verbal cues of interest, and when done lightly, it's a way for her to see how you react. I only want her hands or arms if she fixes something on your clothes, like your collar or tie. It's a good sign that she feels safe being close to you. The simple rule is that if she makes light, natural physical contact with you, she's probably interested in you. Sign number 6. She changes her body language. A woman's body language never lies. If she finds you attractive, you'll notice small changes in her posture that show interest, even if she's not saying a word. One of the clearest signs is that she leans in when she talks to you. This is a natural way for her to close the gap and subconsciously let you know that she's interested. Sign number 7, she laughs at all of your jokes, even the bad ones, feeling at ease in your company. If a woman isn't interested in you, she'll keep her space or stand with her body turned away from you. But if she's interested, her whole body will show it. Pay attention to how she tilts her head slightly when she's listening. This is a universal sign of interest and engagement. It means she's not just listening, she's interested in what you're saying and how you're saying it. Also, if she twists a hair around her finger or runs her fingers through her hair while you talk, she's probably doing it unconsciously to draw attention to herself and show that she's a woman. Perhaps even more telling is if she straightens her back when you walk into a room, fixes her outfit, or looks at her image in a nearby surface. This is a clear sign that she cares about how she looks. Expert in body language, former FBI expert on nonverbal communication, Joe Navarro said that these small changes are instinctive behaviors linked to love They're not planned, they just happen. So if you notice her, sign number 8, she has time for. If she moves like you do or opens up around you, it's likely that she's interested in you. Sign number 7, she becomes more playful. Playfulness is one of the best signs of attraction, and here's why. Women use it to see if they are compatible. If she likes you, she won't just make small talk. She'll find ways to tease you, joke around, and keep the mood light and fun. Have you ever had a woman make fun of something you said in a way that made you laugh instead of feel embarrassed? That's a clear sign she's comfortable with you and wants to see if you can match her energy. She might say something like, "Oh, you think you're funny?" with a smirk, or she might give you a nickname that's half teasing, half adoring. This isn't random. It's her way of creating inside jokes and shared moments, which are essential for attraction and connection. Another sign she challenges you in a playful way is if she says something like, "Yeah, I don't believe you," to see how you react. If she wasn't interested, she wouldn't go to the trouble, she'd just nod. If a woman teases you in a playful way, it's a clear sign that she thinks you're fun, interesting, and worth talking to. And if she starts laughing at your jokes, well, you know where this is going. Sign number 8, she compliments you sincerely and specifically. If a woman finds you attractive, she won't just say, "You look nice." She'll say things like, "That jacket looks amazing on you," or "I love how confident you sound when you speak." These aren't just random comments, they're serious. Because women aren't as direct as men when they want to show interest, she won't say, "I find you attractive." Instead, she'll drop hints by pointing out the things she likes about you. Pay attention to what she says. If she says something like, "You always smell so good," that means she's noticing more than just your appearance. If she talks about your voice, your posture, or even the way you carry yourself, that means those little things have made an impression on her. And here's a secret. Women don't waste compliments. If she goes out of her way to tell you something specific about yourself, that means she's been paying attention. So the next time a woman gives you a genuine compliment, don't brush it off. They're probably letting you know she's bonus sign, she mirrors your actions without realizing it. Now, as a thank you for sticking with us till the end, here's a bonus sign that most men completely overlook. But women do it all the time when they're attracted to someone. It's called mirroring. And it happens when a woman subconsciously copies your movements, tone, or gestures without even realizing she's doing it. It's one of the most deeply ingrained psychological signals of attraction. And once you start looking for it, you'll see it everywhere. Here's how it works. If you take a sip of your drink and seconds later, she takes a sip of hers without thinking, it's mirroring. If you cross your arms, lean forward, or adjust your posture, and she instinctively does the same shortly after, it's her body's way of subtly syncing up with yours. Why does this happen? According to research published in Psychology Today, BRM, mirroring is a primal behavior tied to social bonding and attraction. It's the brain's way of creating a sense of connection and trust between two people. And the best part, it's completely unconscious, meaning she's not even aware that she's doing it. So here's a pro tip. If you think she's reflecting you, check it out. Change your position by touching your chin or leaning back a little and see what happens. If she does the same, you're definitely in her good books. If you've made it this far, you know a lot about attraction signs. Now let's look at the real ones. Leave a her emoji in the comments to let us know you're paying attention. We always appreciate it. Now that you know the 8 clear signs a woman finds attractive, pay attention the next time you're talking to someone. You might be surprised at what you notice. Attraction is always in the details, and now you have the tools to read between the lines. Click the like button if you like the video to help us grow and get more people to see it. Also, subscribe for more daily insights like this. And if you have a friend who could use this information, please share it with them. Before you leave, we've picked out the next video just for you. Click it now, and we'll see you in the next one.